The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who vetoes bills? The President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who makes federal laws? Congress. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who signs bills to become laws? The president. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name your U.S. representative. What is the capital of your state? Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who is the governor of your state now? How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435.